I recently recalled an argument from a real respected name in the atheist community, Lawrence Krauss. But his argument just wasn't well thrown out. He was speaking with an evangelist named Ray Comfort. And when confronted with the reality of the obvious intelligence that will be required to make DNA, he responded by saying that design doesn't require intelligence. And then he refers to the apparent design of the snowflake. He says completely random and natural processes can cause things to appear to be designed. This is a perfect example of why there are different disciplines of study. Krauss may be a very gifted physicist. Philosophy is definitely not one of his strong points. Begging the question is a logical fallacy that simply means you are assuming what you're trying to prove before you prove it. To say that a snowflake is not also designed by God is just begging the question. If you walked into a factory and saw star-shaped cookies coming down a conveyor, would it be fair to say that these cookies were not designed by a person? No. Even if a person didn't personally carve out each singular cookie, that doesn't mean that they weren't designed. The design was put into the machine that prints out the cookies. Now, transfer this to the snowflake. Us Christians don't believe God has a tiny little chisel that he uses to carve out each snowflake. We believe he designed the process that forms each snowflake, just like the machine that makes the cookies was also designed. Something to think about.